When it starts to rain, that mean my database is getting more information from outer space.
Alright, last take one. Hey, what's up? I said take one. Fucking guard dog. Hey, what's up? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homie. This channel, these videos are for one group of people. The Sherlock Homies. If you don't have this book, this channel is not for you. This video is not for you. Lifetime membership, Sherlock Homie. You need my book. The Edict of Marlawn. It's a journal about my thoughts and rituals every day of the year, 2 pages per day. Oh, you can stay if you're an affiliate too. If you're an affiliate, just send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1 in the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you're not a Sherlock Homie, you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you got a bounce, partner. We don't care about views. We don't care about subscribers. We don't care about likes. We care about Sherlock Homies. Until next time, people. Oh, back to this dumbass video.
What up, people? This is Marlawn, aka Sherlock Homeboy. I'm back. I'm black. I'm in the building. I'm doing what I do. Minding my business, being nosy. What's up, my people? What's up, homies? Since they deleted my catalog of past videos, I guess it's not connected, but this case has been in my head. This girl went missing the day of the Super Bowl, and some keep telling me I need to watch this interview over again. I missed something. So I'm about to rewatch this interview. I missed something during this interview. I don't know what it is, but hopefully I would do a better job. There's something I missed in this interview, because my senses keep on. I can't forget about this case. This case is really only 1 or 2 videos on. Is this video? There's only one lady talking about this case on entire YouTube, and it's this video. For some reason, this video sticks inside of my head. I'm gonna rewatch this interview and see can I come up with something. I missed something. Let's go.
Just in the neighborhood, about half a mile away, right?
Yes, it's just a half a mile away.
Let's see.
Hi, everyone. I'm Angeline Hartman. In today's missing segment, I'm going to talk to the father of a missing girl in Texas. David Cavazos is doing everything he can to find his 16-year-old daughter, Alexis. She was supposed to go straight home from work last Saturday night. She never made it. Can you tell me the last time you heard from her? It wasn't a conversation. You got a text message from her that night, right?
Correct. The last time that I have communication with Lexi would have been around 11:30 p.m. via text message.
And everything seemed fine. She was okay. What was the conversation?
I'm zoning out. Let me hear that again.
Communication with Lexi would have been around 11:30 p.m. via text message.
11:30 p.m.
And everything seemed fine. She was okay. What was the conversation about?
Everything was very normal. It was the same repeat conversation we'd had multiple times before when she was at work. She said, "Hey, we're shutting down and we're closing up. I'll be home in a bit. I have a ride, because if she doesn't have a ride from a coworker or her boss, I'll go pick her up." She said, "I have a ride. Don't worry about it. I'll see you in a bit."
And just so everybody knows, she works at a restaurant, and it's just in the neighborhood, about half a mile away, right?
Yes, it's just a half a mile away. It's kind of like a sports bar chicken wing place that's in a strip mall just down the street. It's called Boomer Jack's.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so she says, "I'm fine. I'll see you when I get home." So that's about 11:30. You expect her home at around midnight?
Just around midnight. So around 12:15, I kind of figured, because it was Super Bowl Sunday and the place was going to be busy. Maybe she was running a little bit behind. So at about 12:15, I sent her a text message and said, "Where are you? Is everything okay?" The message was showing delivered, but not showing read. So I sent her a follow-up message that said, "Hey, when you get home, please make sure that you set the alarm." Wasn't unusual. It's something that we normally do before. She's very trusted, so she has access to the full home security system, and she's able to do that. And I had also told her that I was getting tired and falling asleep.
You go to bed?
I fell asleep, and literally
a parent sending a "Are you okay?" text and falls asleep before his daughter responds. It's a little weird. Let's keep going.
About 4 hours later, maybe around 4:30, I wake up and just like I do on any other night, I grab my phone and I'm looking through my phone at social media and text messages, and I realize that I didn't get confirmation from Alexis and I don't have a text message from her. So I go to the text. I see that it's still showing as delivered and not read, and so I immediately sent a message that said, "Where are you?" It still says delivered, so the phone messages are getting to a phone somewhere.
Being that he brought up the alarm, being that he brought up the house alarm, he almost got to be innocent. Here's why. Because if they have a house alarm, then they have cameras. And if they have cameras, they can prove he was at home. So that's not it. I'm gonna I was giving him I was waiting to jump on him last time. There's something else. Let's keep listening.
But there's no confirmation, no response. So I get on the family app that we have where we know everybody's GPS location, and I see that the GPS says she's still at work. So my immediate thought is, okay, they are busy for Super Bowl Sunday. They're probably having them stay after, and this is a long nighter. So let me just kind of figure out what's going on here. She still didn't respond, still no text message back.
And does she usually respond when you text?
Very quickly. I get a red, she's attached to her phone. The phone doesn't leave her
lots
sight.
of teenagers.
Correct. So I normally get a red receipt right away. So I waited about 5 minutes and immediately started to panic a little bit. And so I got in my car. I drove down there, hoping to come upon a business where people were still working and kind of the hustle was going and they were trying to get things ready for Super Bowl Sunday. And I pull up to a completely dark strip mall. The facility, the business has been closed. The lights are closed. There's no cars. It's completely vacant. And
What are you saying to yourself at this point? You're thinking what?
At that point, I started thinking that either she walked home or something has happened because her phone is still showing here. And so I start to walk around the parking lot trying to see where the phone might be. I check the dumpster because I start to really panic and think, well, maybe something really bad happened and she's in there and I made it just in time and she's okay. So let me check.
Yeah, and you don't go check the dumpster like as he said check the dumpster there, but then he's about to keep telling the story. I think he goes on to another 5 or 6 hours before contacting the police. So he was about to cry from checking the dumpster, and he doesn't call the police instantly. Let's keep going.
There's nothing. So I panic again. I'm panicking. I immediately drive back home. I log into the remote app that we have where we can gain access to the contacts that she has on her phone. Ooh. And I contact her boss. Ooh. I text her boss and say, hey, at this point I'm trying to not get too excited, but I'm like, hey, I think something is going on. Where's Alexis? She never made it home. And the boss is very, very helpful, very nice. She responded back and said, I'm not aware of any issues. The team normally leaves all together. I just logged in and checked. The place has been locked up. There's no concerns. And I said, can you please reach out to the people that she worked with and find out who gave her a ride home? And she had responded back and said, crazy teenagers, maybe they just went to some party or something like that. And I said, no, Alexis has never, ever, ever done that. I said, please, please, please let me know when you hear from them.
So you're saying this would be out of character for her for sure if she...
Completely. So I wait about 10 minutes and then I start text messaging the friends that she worked with because I also have access to those contacts remotely. And I'm asking them, hey, this is Lexi's dad. Have you seen her? Do you know what's going on? We're trying to find her and she didn't come home from work. Nobody responds, but the boss does eventually respond and she says, they said, or I talked to the guy that worked that night, the cook.
Wait. That's what I missed. That's what I missed. I'm gonna let it play. I got a different conclusion. That's what I missed.
And he had said that she left that night, or she left okay. She left out the back door. And I said, what? And so I said, I need to get that phone. There's a phone that's in your place of business.
Damn, this shit kind of obvious now. See, I might have to. I'm gonna have to quit trying to play TV detective and start really doing what real detectives do. They go over information over and over and over again. Imagine if I start going over information 5 or 6 times. I'm seeing a lot more off this second time going around, and I have a totally different conclusion. I'm just picking up little stuff. I have already heard 3 things that's building up. Let me hear this again.
Says, they said, or I talked to the guy that worked that night, the cook, and he had said that she left that night, or she left okay. She left out the back door. And I said, what? And so I said, I need to get that phone. There's a phone that's in your place of business. I need to get access to that phone. I need to see what's on that phone. I need to find out what happened. About 4 hours go by. I do, through the boss, gain access to the location.
And have you called police at this point? Or not yet?
Not yet, because I'm thinking...
You're still trying
and that what threw me off. You see how he's delayed in calling the police? That's what threw me off at first, because he's acting not normal in that situation. He almost was to tears 4 hours ago checking the dumpster, but he didn't call the police. The phone is in there. He still didn't call the police. Okay, I'm picking up on something totally different now.
Find her. You're thinking she's somewhere.
I love Alexis, and I know that she's not perfect, so in the back of my mind, I'm thinking, girl, you're probably going to get in trouble. Like, you really pulled one this time. I'm not thinking anything else than maybe she's, she just turned 16. Maybe she's testing the waters just a little bit. I'm not calling the police at this point. We actually gain access to the facility. We find the phone, and it's right next to the cashier, and between a binder and the cashier. She worked at the cashier, so I'm thinking that maybe she had her phone stored there while she was working, etc. The thing that really struck me as odd is that not only was the phone there, all of her credit cards, her debit card, she gets a $15 a week allowance. Her allowance card was there. Everything was literally just left there.
Okay, I had enough. I feel a lot better now that I went back and checked out this information. I think she's okay. I think she left her dad. I think she's okay. And now she's in too deep because she's 16. They said she was 5'10". She's working the cash register. So she's probably in grown person mode. Probably smoking weed and all, having sex, and probably fucking with a older guy that actually has some money, because they said the car was nice too. But that's not, a lot of things keep me off to, she's okay. This girl's okay. She left her dad. And the dad, and what threw me off at the first time is because the unnatural things about the dad that always throws me off. But you know what's unnatural? He's hiding something. He's hiding something that happened. He's hiding something. It's not connected to her missing, other than the reason why she's missing. And this is 2021. People ain't stupid. People know you can be tracked by your debit cards and all that, but ain't no money on the motherfuckers. I bet she got all the money. And now she can't go back now because she'll be in foster care or she'll be back with her dad. Fuck that. She's all on the news and shit. Now it's bigger. Being that's bigger. And they had already thought this shit out. The person who she's with is nervous, but she's still staying because she haven't been kidnapped. She ran away. So even though everybody's nervous and they're scared, she just got to hide out till she's 18. Until y'all can't put her in some place she don't want to be, or make her go back home, or put her in juvenile. She's all in now. I'm pretty sure this something happened that he's hiding that made her. She left him, cause I always pay attention to when the victim becomes an accessory to the crime. And if you pay attention at the beginning, At 11:30, she was supposed to be home within a half hour. She's accessory to the crime because she's using the phone within a half hour of not responding to you. She used the phone that got left at the place to say she's gonna be all right. I know bad things can happen like that, but no bad thing can happen like that when you reach inside your pocket and pull out your credit cards and leave your credit cards there. You feel me? So nobody works at a fast food. They might set your phone down, which I doubt it. But nobody works at a fast food place or Wingstop or whatever the fuck you said and take their personal credit cards and set them next to the cash register. It doesn't happen. Too much moving around. It's in the pockets or it's in the purse. It's not sitting there. And if it is, it's inside the phone case, on the back of the phone case. And he didn't say that. And plus, mixed with her telling him she had a ride. Here's what got me. Nobody from her work called her back. This is a 16-year-old pretty girl, and you can tell she has a nice personality. Nobody calls him back because they know she's not in danger. They know he's an asshole and something happened. And if you pay attention, he said none of the workers called him back. And the cook said she went out the back, she left okay. All of the people is saying, fuck you, dude. Fuck you. And then, you see what I'm saying? Now everybody's saying, fuck you, dude. So I don't think he had nothing to do with it, with her missing. I think she ran away. I think she ran away and she's in too deep now because she's 16. She can't say, oh my God, I didn't think I was going to be on the news, because you definitely going to a folks home or a kid's home, or you're going back to your dad's house. And the reason why you ran away is going to be official, and everybody on the news is going to know. So there's no way she's turning herself in. The find out that she's dating a 27-year-old dude that's married, or some shit like that, or some inappropriate things happen at the house. But the only thing about that is, here's what bothers me. He didn't tell us. He's hiding the fact something happened. And I would think if it was such a openly problem like dating an older guy or having sex, I would think that he would throw her under the bus with the ultimate lead right now. And he didn't do it. So if they got into it for a reason outside the house, like she got a boyfriend, she's not supposed to have a boyfriend, right? So they get into a big argument, a big fight, right? And she runs away, right? I don't see him being quiet about that. Oh yeah, we got in a fight the other day. She was talking to this older guy, I don't know his name, or I went to check the guy that we had got into an argument about. I talked to his parents. He don't explain something that I know happened. And what I'm telling you, mixed with he threw me on like he did something to her based upon his reaction to what was happening. But mixed with the house alarm, he's bringing up house alarms, and he got his phone. Look how he's so natural. I checked her phone where I got into the thing where I could find out where she's at. Okay, I went to the part where I could read her text messages. This dickhead been doing that type shit on an everyday basis. That's why that's why the cars are there and the phone is there, and that's why the people she worked with subconsciously didn't respect the fact that he was trying to check where she was at, because it's not all good and he's holding something back. And what's fucked up is he would come forward if it was a boyfriend. I don't see him not telling us they got into it, which is obvious now, because I don't think he did it. But what scares me is, why wouldn't you tell us that? What did y'all get into about? And y'all know the thing that comes in my mind, pause, automatically, like, why are you keeping her secret? If you're just a father who got into your daughter and tried to discipline your daughter and she ran away, why would you hide something so you don't have to hide it and it helps the case? I just hope it wasn't no sexual misconduct. Okay, I talk about the elephant in the room. I just hope it's not no sexual misconduct. That girl's okay, and she ran away. Marco.
Y'all gonna get used to. Y'all gonna get tired of this dumb video. Hey, this is for Sherlock Homies only. Welcome to my page. My name is Marlawn. This is Marlawn 7 channel. This channel is dedicated for one group of people. We don't count subscribers here. We don't count views here. We don't count likes. We count Sherlock Homies. And there's only one way to become a Sherlock Homie. You must own this book, The Edict of Marlawn. That's my book. It's a daily journal of my thoughts and rituals every day of the year. So if you don't have that book, you cannot be a Sherlock Homie. But you can be a Sherlock affiliate. This is how you become a Sherlock affiliate. Like you send me a letter. Send me a letter, send me a text, send me an email. Donate $1. Just $1 within the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate. So this channel is only for Sherlock affiliates and Sherlock homies. Everything else don't matter. Now you got a bounce partner. Till next time, people. Thanks for your support. On to this dumbass video.
Abercrombie, baby. I don't fuck with Polo. All right, back. We're just gonna wrap it up. I got what I came for. That's what I came for. He's hiding something. I don't think he didn't do nothing to her except the reason why she ran away.
So we start talking to the cook that had worked with her the night before and said, "Where is she? Or did you see anything?" And he says, "Well," he said, "it was a little unusual." He said, "We normally go out the front door all together as a team, but Alexis, she went out the back door."
You see right there. That's my little clue. I don't like them transition pictures. That's my clue. Once again, she's an accessory to the crime. She calls from the phone and says she's okay. Within a half hour, the phone is still at the place, but she's not responding. She leaves her credit card and phone in a work area where has access to. Right? Her dad has mentioned how fucking up her ass he really is. Because, I just whipped out the GPS. I just whipped out to read her text. I just contacted her coworkers. How you know her coworkers' names? And a pretty young girl that's 16 years old, and my dad is calling for her, and she didn't come home from work. They didn't respond to you. The owner kind of brushed you off. When I mean kind of brush you off, I don't think she came down and opened that store early. I think you had to wait 4 hours until it was naturally time for her to come open it up. That's how much she brushed you off. The cook brushed you off. And you know what? You brushed off calling the police. There's something he's not telling her, and this girl ran away.
Pair of dark sunglasses on. She
Okay.
exited the back.
So once again, accessory. She's her own accessory. It's like 11:30, 12 o'clock at night, and she's walking out with dark glasses on.
Normally go out the front door all together as a team, but Alexis, she went out the back door.
Once again, another accessory to the crime. Herself.
He said she put a pair of dark sunglasses
Covered up her description. Herself.
on. She exited the back door.
Went through the back. Herself.
And we said, "Did you see where she went?" He said, "I don't know if she got in, but I did see her walking towards a black
Walking towards a black car.
fancy car with dark tinted windows. But I can't confirm that she went in. It looked like it might have been a Mercedes, possibly a BMW." And that's all the information that we had. So at that point, that's panic, call the police. So we immediately called the police, which would have probably been...
No, I already did the math. It was like 9 hours after you looked in the dumps total. No, 9 hours since you talked to her. I put that between 10 and 11 o'clock because you talked to her last at 11:30. You woke up at 4 something. You went to check the place. Then you called her. You waited another 4 hours and 4 or 5 hours for it to open. So 10 hours after you found out she was missing. and approximately 6 hours after you almost cried and looked in the dumpster. You waited a whole 6 hours to hear a story from a cook about getting in the car.
Welcome to my channel. My name is Marlawn Heavenly. This channel is dedicated to the Sherlock homies. If you don't have this book, you are not a Sherlock homie. That's my book, The Edict of Marlawn. It's a daily journal on my thoughts and rituals for every day of the year. Information below. We don't count subscribers here. We don't count views. We don't count likes. We count Sherlock homies. So if you don't have my book, this video, this channel is not for you. Wait, you can be an affiliate. You just can send me a text within the last 30 days. You can send me an email or write a letter or donate $1. I have to donate $1 within the last 30 days. You're a Sherlock affiliate and you're welcome. But if you're not a Sherlock affiliate, you're not a Sherlock homie, you got a bounce partner. No. Alright. Till next time, people. I'm out.
Alright. Commercials happen. Somebody called me. So I had to wait till it stopped ringing, just like I did the last 800 calls. And got back to what I was doing. Where was I? Oh yeah, all signs she ran away from him. And he's hiding the fact that something happened.
You know, maybe 2 or 3 hours after we had retrieved the phone and after we had, talked to the guy that she had worked with, and we filed the police report.
And what has happened with police since then?
The police were very supportive in taking the report. I had shared with him the information that we had regarding this vehicle that no one can identify. Told them that we need to see if we can get access to footage to find out what's going on, if this is indeed what happened. And that they had been supportive, but a little slow to respond to any urgency. I remember being asked, did anything happen?
There's one thing I didn't see coming. I just thought about her accessory, her partner in crime. The only thing something happened. This girl's okay, unless, because I'm pretty sure she's messing with somebody older with resources. Unless they panic, because she is 16. Unless they panic, but the odds. She's messing with a psycho and somebody older. No, that's not. Psychos ain't out there like that. He really liked her. She's young and all, but he really liked her. They might be the same age. I'm thinking he's older. She ran away with an older dude, and now he is panicked. But I don't think he's a psychopath like that. I don't think it's a psychopath to charm her and run away with her and then flip the psychopath and do something to her. I don't think so. I think he's he's going crazy normally. And they're gonna ride out till she's 18. So I think she's okay. Even though they're panicking right now. I think she's in too deep. She can't go back. She's all over the news. She can't go back. They got billboards of her up. She can't go back. She could go back. Best case scenario, she's going back to her dad's house. Worst case scenario, everybody gonna find out the reason why she left. Because if it was a boyfriend or something, old boy should have said something. They got into it. I'm telling you, they got into it. So I don't know why, but she's all in. She can't go back. She can't go back because she's only 18. She's thinking 2 years. That's almost like doing a 2-year sentence. Or just stay hidden for 2 years and everything's fine. But some tell me the guy's older and he's really shitting balls now. Because that's statutory rape. I don't think they're going to get him with kidnap. Maybe they can get him with kidnap too. He better, oh shit. Maybe they can get him with kidnap too because she is a minor. So she can't have consent. Oh shit. Back to what I was saying. Now, forget everything I said. I basically was about to say, leave this girl alone. She's in danger because she's a minor, and what comes with doing what a person, if they're older, did with this minor. So if he's older and a little successful, it won't take him much thinking to say, regardless, it's statutory rape and it's kidnap, and I'm looking at about 20 years just by running off with my new girlfriend. So she's all in to not be in a bad situation. He's definitely all in because it's rape charges, kidnap charges, and they gonna march his ass in front of the news. Still don't think he's a psychopath enough to do something to her. I think they're gonna write it out. And if they get caught, that's his ass. But I don't think he's a psycho enough to do something to her.
Happened at the house, and I thought, okay, I know where you're going with this, and absolutely not. Nothing out of the ordinary, nothing that would stand out as an event that would lead you to believe what you're about to ask me. So, well, has she ran away before? I said, absolutely not. She's never ran away. And so then at that point, we had...
Oh, she ran away. She ran away. Nope, she ran away, and something happened.
Went up with police. It took approximately, and I know that they're busy and there's lots of cases, it took approximately 25 hours to get a response from a detective. It took them 2 days after her disappearance to visit our home. It was 2 days to actually visit her work site and have conversations with her coworkers. It's just been a little slower than I'm comfortable with. It might be the process, but it's just a little uncomfortable and uneasy for me.
And so you have taken it upon yourself to you're not waiting, right? I know you've been very active on social media, gathering support, trying to get her picture out there, and doing what you can to help bring her home.
Absolutely. I'm her dad. I love her, and I will call out the cavalry. So I'm not someone that feels helpless all the time or feels helpless with these types of circumstances. So I've gone to social media.
You know what I'm getting from him too is he's at war with his daughter. He don't think his daughter's dead. He don't think his daughter's kidnapped. I tell you one thing, he wanted to find her fucking ass. He don't think she's dead. He think she did all this shit and he want to find her ass.
Yeah.
If anything, to now make it all go away, because there's a backstory to this.
I've gone to the police station. I've waited down there until someone will talk to me. I've reached out to my councilman. I've reached out to other social media outlets. Anybody that will listen, anybody that will share the story, anybody that has an interest in helping Lexi.
And you have billboards up, right?
Yes, we've been so blessed that Outfront Media USA, their general manager reached out and said that they wanted to help. And so her poster is on 51 digital billboards across the DFW Metroplex. And they're going to run it for 7 days. She saw them shits.
Well, I don't know how serious they taking it. Yeah. She ran away from him.
That's amazing. Wow. What do you think happened to her? What is your gut telling you? Because, again, we just have to reiterate, she has never run away before. You guys have a good relationship. She's a straight A student, right? She's a good kid.
She's not a perfect kid. She's not a perfect kid, but she is a very good kid. She has been a role model to many of her friends. She's been a role model to her sister.
Every time in these situations, every time that the parent, just like with the West Boys, every time in these situations, she's an A student. No, she's perfect to the world. Fuck you. She's an A student. She's perfect to the world. Fuck you. Every time that parent, I don't think he had nothing to do with her disappearance, for one. But every time the parent throw a little unnecessary shade on the kid, and the kid's missing, something happened. Something happened where she's ready to he's ready to defend himself against her. He couldn't give her the perfect girl check because it might come down to her versus him.
Sure, she's been a role model to me. I've been extremely impressed with how resilient this young lady is. This is completely unexpected. Her closest friends, closest teachers are utterly in shock that something like this would occur and that this would be a situation where if she was not being manipulated or coerced, that she would willingly walk into. It's just completely shocking.
I mean, one scenario is when you say she left her cell phone behind and her, her money, her credit cards, whatnot. It almost sounds like she just may have, gone to the back to say hello to a friend or somebody she knew, or, just.
No, she didn't leave her money. She left everything trackable. This dude been tracking her like the FBI. And she covered up her own identity and made sure threw him off the trail by saying she was gonna be okay. No. This girl probably had about $2,500 saved up. Probably fucking with an older dude with money, but wasn't telling the whole truth. But mixed with, I don't think it's that many psychopaths out there for a girl to fall in love with a guy and run away with a guy, and then the average person that happens to turns around and does something to her because they're in trouble. I don't think the stars line up that closely. And being that she kind of made it possible for her to be missing, if that dude's older, he's in some fucking trouble. Regardless, he's in some fucking trouble. Hold on, somebody fucking hit my house with a golf ball. That was way too hard. Fuck that shit. Hold on.
Hey, real quick, I make these videos for one reason. I'm sitting in mind. This is where I make my videos at. I make these videos for one reason. People who own my book, The Edict of Marlawn. It's a 700 plus page book. Daily journal, my thoughts and rituals every day of the year. Information below. If you don't own that book, you cannot be a Sherlock homie. But you can be a Sherlock affiliate. All you have to do is write me a letter, send me a text, send me an email, donate $1, just $1. Within the last 30 days, you're a Sherlock affiliate. So if you haven't did that, if you don't own my book, you gotta get up out here, partner. It's not for you. We don't care about views. We don't care about subscribers. We don't care about likes. This is for my Sherlock homies. Appreciate y'all. Till next time.
All right, people. I lost my train of thought, man. Let's wrap this up.
Like a quick drop in, and
Yep.
then meant to come right back.
We had some reports.
Like you said, she's not separated from her cell phone.
Correct. We had some reports that we've been unable to confirm that there was an argument that took place with a young gentleman inside of Boomer Jack's the evening of her disappearance.
And that's suspect. You can't have that being a rumor when you're the dad and the police went down there to talk to her co-workers. That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable for you to still be guessing on that. When you're the dad, you got the owner's name, and the police went down and talked to the people who was working that day. For you to say there's a rumor about her getting into an argument that day. That's unforgivable right there. I don't know what the fuck that is.
And so in my mind, I'm thinking, well, did maybe somebody say, come out and talk with me real quick, or let's just kind of hash something out. Let's have a discussion. Did she maybe get in the car thinking she was going to have a discussion, and then it didn't go the right direction and they took off, or he took off? Or was maybe, I even thought maybe she was told some information inside of the restaurant and said, please go to the back, go outside, go to the vehicle. I mean, there's a lot of things that are happening to these young ladies to where I don't know. I based on what I know about her, though, this is not something that I would ever in a million years anticipate that she would do willingly.
Mhm. What What is your biggest frustration right now?
I think my biggest frustration is that when people start to use the word runaway or make assumptions about a voluntary runaway, um, you start to lose attention. People feel like, well, maybe this is just a family matter, or maybe this will go away. But the narrative that I've been ensuring people are aware of is that you still have a minor young lady
No,
who's
she ran,
just
but
turned.
that's it. No, I think she ran away. I'm. I was thinking the pops had no. The pops is hiding something. The reason why she ran away. Put me down for she ran away, and put me down is still dangerous because I think she ran away with an older guy. Once the older guy wakes up to his situation, if he's crazy, then it's dangerous for her. But I don't think so.
16 years old, she is not making decisions that might be in her best interest, and she may be in an environment where she is potentially at risk of being exploited. My biggest fear is that she's being trafficked, or that there's maybe some level of abuse that's taking place that she can't control or that she can't get out of.
So no matter what has happened, whether or not she left willingly, right? She's still a minor. She just turned
Mm-hmm.
16. We
Mm-hmm.
don't know if she's safe.
Yeah, we don't
So
know all that, but since she's on the line, we can get to the why. Cause you're acknowledging that she might have ran away. What happened to make her run away? You're right. We all that we're just gonna assume. But since you guys gonna acknowledge, even if she did run away, she's still a minor. But no, no, no. We can stop assuming since we got dickhead right here. What the fuck happened? Talking about alarms this, alarms that, checking her GPS, got into her phone where he can read her text messages. Man, that girl ran away.
so we have to figure out. We have to find her because we have to know that she's safe. And so that's where the focus should be.
Yes, the drive is getting a young lady, Lexi, home safely and having her whereabouts verified. That is what, as parents, that's what, as a society, that we should expect of a young lady. She should be home with her family, and she should be able to be having access to the resources she might need. The resources are not the streets. The resources are not these people that are creating this false narrative that somebody has run away.
Well, I appreciate all that you are doing for her, and I can only imagine how difficult this is.
He he
Um,
he reacted like it was a domestic violence issue. He reacted. If it wasn't his daughter, I'm not saying he did anything with his daughter. I'm saying he reacted like he got in a fight, replaced his daughter with a girlfriend. He treated that like it was a girlfriend, like an argument, and she went off because to to not call the police for so long, there's something. Why? There's a reason why. There's a reason why he didn't call he waited so long to call the police because there's a backstory that he's not telling, and since he want to get on somebody's ass about saying she ran away, that happens when you hide information. He's hiding information. I don't give a fuck what anybody say. If I'm wrong, it's because he's hiding information.
but you have been so strong these last few days and really been pushing so hard for her. Um, it's, it's really amazing.
Thank you, thank you. I would be lying if I didn't say I feel beaten sometimes, um, but I'm not going to give up.
Hey, hey,
What
he got custody of his two kids. Oh, he's a fighter. He's pissed, and I know he wanted to find her. I'm not saying that. At the same time, as he's halfway trying to embarrass her, and that's just my opinion. He's halfway trying to embarrass her.
What do you want to say to Lexi if she can somehow see this?
That I love you very much, and you know this. I love you, I love you, I love you, and no matter what happens, the one thing that is perfect is my loyalty to you and your sister. We got this.
Well, hang in there. We will keep saying prayers for you. Thank you.
That we got this was weak. That You hear that? We got this. There's something more to the story. She ran away. Listen to his "We Got This."
Is my loyalty to you and your sister. We got this. And no matter what happens, the one thing that is perfect is my loyalty to you and your sister. We got this.
Yeah. Whatever happened, he don't want us to know.
Well, hang in there. We will keep saying prayers for you. Thank you so much for being on Inside Crime, and we'll do what we can to help spread the word about Lexi.
Thank you, and God bless you, and God bless the numerous people that have reached out to support us. Humanity has really shined through, and we're utterly and completely blessed. Thank you.
Once again, Alexis Cavazos was last seen Saturday, February 6th at Boomer Jack's Grill and Bar in Dallas, Texas. She's about 5'10" and 150 pounds.
She's 5'10". I just can't get over that. She's 5'10".
Everyone, please help us spread the word and share this video. Also, don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel, Inside Crime. Thanks, everyone.
Go support her, y'all. So, on second glance, I kind of changed my little angle. I don't think he had nothing to do with her disappearance, except the reason for why she disappeared. If she left with an older guy, yeah, we need to find her because now her life is in danger because of the repercussions that will happen to him. Hey, Sherlock Homeboy back again. I'm out.
What up, people? Another dumb video of the book. That stupid shit. This is supposed to be my commercial. Check out my book, The Edict of Marlawn, available everywhere you buy books. If you get my book from me, The Edict of Marlawn, from the merch store, it's 25% cheaper and it's always signed. Thanks for your support and this channel success. Sherlock Homeboy homework. This is how my brain works connected to this case. Sherlock Homeboy homework. Go check out a movie called Alpha Dog. If you saw it, go watch it again. Alpha Dog with Justin Timberlake. Go check out that movie Alpha Dog, and then you will understand why we need to find Alexis. Check out the movie Alpha Dog. That will explain why we need to find her. Information below. I'm out.